Hey, what's up guys? My name is Isaiah Hill, and today we're going to be checking out Back to the Future, and we're going to still be playing the Let's Play. I am having so much fun playing this, and I really hope you guys are as well. And we are going to be starting off. We're almost there, guys, and thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You guys mean a lot to me, and this is amazing. Everyone who watches my videos, they mean so much to me. I don't care if they don't like, I don't care if they don't comment, I don't care if they don't subscribe. Just the fact that they're watching it means a lot to me. But if you do enjoy the video and you wish to give a like, leave a like. If you want to see more movie reviews or more Let's Plays, by all means subscribe. If you want to ask me anything or request anything, let me know in the comments. And without further ado, let's begin Double Vision. And as you guys saw, Doc is now being held captive by Edna because now she wants her own beliefs. She doesn't like how Doc wants to change everything that they worked for. So now let's check it out with Double Visions episode 4. And as usual, we'll have them always show the goals. And if you guys haven't checked out my Back to the Future reviews on my channel, go check them out. I refer to this game a little bit, and I consider it to be the 4th film of the series. Oh no.
What? Where am I? Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Escape from Citizen Plus. Now this is one of the few times that you'll actually see like the credits roll like during the gameplay. Is it? Yeah, this is my birthday, May 16th. And I always found this so cool, like whenever I saw this when I first played it, like that it was May 16th. So let's eavesdrop.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Wow.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault?
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
In all actuality, guys, I'm ashamed to admit this, but this is probably my least favorite of the episodes. The reason why it is, and oh
Doc.
god, that's scary. The reason why it is because I feel like that they kind of did.
That's not very relaxing.
Because it didn't come off as like really appealing in my opinion, but overall I still enjoy this. I consider this to be a giant climax. Like this whole episode to me is just a climax.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer!
And what's interesting about this one is
Gotta get her attention.
like the whole first chapter. It starts off in 1985, then it goes to 1986, then you're in 1931. The other one starts off in 1931, 1986, and then ends in 1931. The whole last episode is all in one. It's all in the same timeline. And this one starts off in 1986. I was talked to the guard.
Hello?
What?
Another thing that I would like to make note of is that you guys are... I'm just so grateful for all the views that I get in my channels. Like I keep saying, because it really means the world to me. And I hope that you guys are having amazing days. I'm having a great time at college. My girlfriend's so supportive. You guys are watching, so that makes it supportive. And I know I'm just rambling on, so let's just play the game, shall we?
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus treatment.
Okay, that's just messed up.
I didn't sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Of course she did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Jeez.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Alright, so the guard won't prove to be anything useful. So...
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No,
Whoa.
I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Okay, that's even more creepy.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
I'd look around for anyone inside who might be willing to help you. From the looks of those locks, you can't be the only involuntary Citizen Plus patient.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've gotta rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it and just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
I tried to peek past the
I
guard.
tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. Ha!
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
Yeah.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with
no.
you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now, I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6
Oh,
treatments.
man.
Rats. Could you
All right.
hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have
Alright,
someone to
Mary's
talk
well,
to.
I'm not going to do the
I'll
rest
be
is
here until the
because
guard comes for
because
me.
I would have
Then
someone
I'll
like
really
this.
have to tell
Jennifer
him
basically
about how
has
you're
what
hijacking
what
the
the same thing
cameras.
happened to her
Come
about
on,
Biff.
don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Like where all of a sudden she becomes a robot.
I
So
hope the other me forgives me for stealing his guitar. On the other hand, I did use it to win back his girlfriend, so maybe we're even. Good old regular dad. I wonder if I'll ever see him again. Crime rate falls to new low. Yeah, because it's a police state.
so what you do is you select a guitar and you hook it up to the squawk box.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think
And also
you're
the
gonna
reason
like.
why I'm not doing the
At
rest
least
is because
I hope you still
Jennifer
do.
will be like, oh, I don't remember what happened. I don't know what's
Martin?
happening here. Why is happening there?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Oh.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now. I can't plug my guitar into that. Dad? Dad?
Oh.
Dad?
Oh, it's just talking to
Dad?
his dad.
Hello?
Quit screwing around, McFly.
And also another thing I would like to point out, guys, like with this one, it just always felt slow. Because this one actually becomes like a little bit tedious, like what you have
Okay,
to do.
Hotshot, what's next?
But
Now we
but
rescue
for all I know,
Citizen
this could,
Brown. Get the
this could
hell
very well
out of
be
here
your
and get
favorite.
things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot
What I
of
love
pent-up
about this
hostility
game,
right
though,
now,
is
you know?
I kind of like this
Parker.
because it's a
What the-
build-up
Yeah.
for the
I'm
last
here to escort you to
episode.
the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
And
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
that's what helps it, because
Relax,
the first
Jennifer.
one I
I've
really
got
love. The second
everything
one
under control.
is my
Really?
personal favorite.
Really?
The third one
Okay
is
then, but
the third one's
first-
really cool. This one I felt was kind of slow, and the fifth one is like the best
was that
according to
for?
me, but I like
For
that one as
saving
well.
me, dummy.
Probably my second favorite.
Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you
But
up for a PDA violation.
Now we have to rescue
Bite me.
Doc.
What?
Rock and roll.
So now we're Marty.
That speaker looks really familiar.
Whoa.
I've seen that helmet somewhere before, but it never did that.
This is I'm sorry, this is a reference to A Clockwork Orange.
Jeez, he looks miserable. I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them. I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
Yeah, like, she is just
Looks like a
annoying.
giant air freshener. Weird.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though. It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Yeah. Pretty smart.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. Want out of
Yeah.
here, big guy? Guess they don't work.
Alright,
Biff.
so exit for a second,
Engage occipital
and that's what you do. You gotta get the newspaper.
override.
Then you select the intercom again,
Hi, Biff.
and a little bit of something.
Hey, Biff.
Something funny.
Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
So what you do now, you just take out the newspaper.
Oh, Biff spit. Biff's sedative is kind of on the large side.
And you saw the officer drinking his soda, so that's
Hey,
what
is
you
that
do.
a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
And
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
okay, I'm just gonna go through all of these.
He'll be out for a while.
We're gonna go from
Where's
left
the
to
off
right.
button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer. Optics. Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
So the volume.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Oh!
Tactile.
Heck no. Oh no!
Oh, sorry. Gastrosensory.
Yes, it's sensory. And it's what you use.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
So now what you do is you gotta go to
I'm sorry
well,
about
first
the delay, dear.
this.
This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please.
Just trying to
Think
control
about
them.
the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time.
So what you do in here is you take the guitar, and you hook it up here, and I'm just gonna stop talking so you guys can check this out.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little
be
less
anyone.
dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you.
You're welcome.
After him, you slackers!
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Wow. Now what do we do now?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Basically a Clockwork Orange, one of my favorite Stanley Kubrick movies of all time.
All right, Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great! Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street? Citizen Brown? Emmett?
And literally, if you sit here, like, let me see. Wait for Citizen Brown to repair the DeLorean. You just
He's
have
not
to move.
coming back, you know.
Because
what are you talking
if you
about?
look at the hint,
Emmett,
it'll say Citizen
without
Brown's taking
me
a
to
long
guide
time
him,
to fix the
he's
DeLorean.
almost
Maybe you should go help
useless.
him.
Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
Yeah, you've inspired him, all right. Inspired him to
thing.
turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that, too.
Yeah, he did.
You're not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! Ha ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. Well, it's all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave! I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
There you go.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
And I am going to be going fast through this one. Like I'll be giving you guys like an easy way with this. Because like the self-tours from how I mentioned in the third.
This is where I last saw him.
3.
You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
The main reason why
Well, wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well,
I'm not going to show you guys everything because it's easier if I describe it.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it. It's supposed to have all of Doc's notes for building a time machine, but it's empty. If the real Doc were here, he'd probably say something like,
"The timeline ripples have finally caught up with it."
Hopefully once I fix everything, it'll be full again. Hopefully, once I finish breaking up Emmett and Edna, this paper will return to normal. A 1986 electric guitar in 1931 Hill Valley? Not sure how useful this is going to be. Good old regular dad. I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
So you gotta go talk to Emmett. It's a little sad that I'm almost done.
Harry, you do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there.
Doesn't matter. He always
It's a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Trust that first impressions girls or anything.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility?
Wow.
Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Jeez.
Damn it, I'm a little confused here.
What's going on
What
here?
day is it?
Why,
Well,
it's
really, it'll be the
opening
same
day.
thing.
The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th. Doc?
So yeah, you're now you're over a month ahead.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic Age. Or worse,
Yeah.
the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe these episodes are going to be rather long. I'm not going to lie, guys.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not?
Hey, he saves them. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching and taking the time out of your day to check it out. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more Let's Plays and more movie reviews, subscribe. If you want to ask me anything or request anything, let me know in the comments. I'm really enjoying this, and it's a little heartbreaking that my first Let's Play is also tied into my first movie review. So thank you guys so much, and I know, like, by the end of this, I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably expected this, but I'm going to be doing a movie review, / game review, in the form of a movie review. Thank you guys so much. I am really excited, to finish up this game. A little sad too, because I love it. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And this has been Isaiah Hill, signing off.